Assalamu alaikum, my friends, and welcome to the city center of Tangier. Today, we're doing a day trip. We're headed to a mountain town called Tetouan, which overlooks the Mediterranean coast of Morocco. I'm gonna meet up with an old friend, Mahmoud. We're gonna hop in a shark taxi, as they call them, these really aggressive, you know, old smoking Moroccan taxi drivers that do city to city. Looking forward to that. There's a Syrian mosque. We've got a lot to see, so let's do it. Look at this guy.
What up?
How are you, Mahmoud? Street sandwich?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
They got the shway going on over here.
Oh yeah. Can I film?
You got your barbecue, kefta, chicken, some mixed meat.
Kefta chicken, mixed meat. I'm excited, man.
Street food here in Tanja is a little bit weak.
A little weak?
It is a little bit weak compared to other places. I've been living in Rabat. We got strong street food. Here they have food carts, which is something we don't have in Rabat. But these guys definitely make a bomb sandwich. As you can see,
you got the tuna.
You can eat extremely inexpensively. So you can get bread and you would just fill it with this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, or a little bit of bread and a can of tuna.
Or some tubed meat.
Or some cashier. But we're going all, all out. We're getting the kefta sandwich.
All right.
All right,
We've got the street sandwich. We've got kefta, which is a street meat. It's like ground beef with spices, and we got some olives, some onions, some tomato that they grilled up, and it was only 10 Ds, which is like $1.
A little bit of spicy ketchup in there. Ooh, that's good.
A fire sandwich. Now it's time to hop in one of the shark taxis. They're these guys. Woo. Nothing's obvious or easy in Morocco, so we're gonna get pointed around to a lot of different taxis until we find one that has some people in it, and then we're gonna hop in, hopefully. All right, hop in, hop out. What's happening here, bro?
Nothing. They wanted us to pay the extra place, even though they have someone, and I told them no, we'll just ride like how it normally is. We'll have like 5 people instead of us paying an extra place for the 5th person.
Right.
And so now he wants to put us in front, so us 2 in front, but she doesn't want it. And she's saying yesterday I went with this amount of money and they only took 4 people.
Classic.
Anyway.
Look at this high quality. Woo! Alright, that feels closed. So they normally pack in.
Yeah, normally
pack in.
Would be 4
in the back, 2 in front.
Yeah.
In a sedan.
And now they have the new ones, which are way more.
What, can you get like 25 in there?
It would be the same, but it's actually built for.
Ah, okay, it's actually built for 6.
Yeah.
This one's like built for a hard 5, but they get 7 in here.
The amazing thing is a blue taxi, which is basically the same size, can only take 3 people.
But this one can take like 7.
Yeah.
Woo, shit. Okay. Made it to Tetouan. It's like a goddamn hurricane here.
Might get blown away.
Might get blown away. All right, we made it to a safe space where there's less wind. It's aggressively windy. We've got beautiful mountain range area behind us. The city sits in a valley. People have been here for over 2,000 years in old Tetouan. So right now we're on the Median's city walls from the 18th century. So let's go in there.
Built in the 16th century, renovated in the 18th century.
Built in the 16th century, renovated in the 18th century. Thank you, Mahmoud. Thank you. Okay, so now we're in the central Medina of Tetouan, this mountain city. We've got some fountains, some very cool Moroccan sort of styled situations, the really cool old buildings, and then a palace, I believe, of the king, could be, with a big open square here. So the history of Tetouan is actually very interesting. It's a history of YouTuber. Nice, all right. There they go. All right, so the history of the city actually is very interesting. It goes back to a couple thousand years ago. A lot of people have been here. The Phoenicians, the Mauritanian Berbers, who were really an important part in creating the culture here. And I'm going to talk about the Berber culture later. The Arabs came here through Granada in the 8th or 9th century, turning this from a sort of melange of Roman, Phoenician, and sort of like Mediterranean culture to a very Arabic culture as to what it is today. So after its Arab history in 1492, it became part of the Spanish Empire for a little bit, and the city was really built and reconstructed around the idea of Granada, which was this kind of mix between Catholic Spanish city and the kind of background of this Arab, the Moorish republics that controlled Spain for a long period of time. So this is also called Moroccan Jerusalem, as a lot of Jews, Sephardic specifically, fleeing from the Spanish Empire, the Inquisition of the late 1400s, came to live in Tetouan. In more modern history, this city was the capital of the Spanish protectorate of Moroccan Spain in the early 1900s, and has this sort of really interesting mix between Spanish culture, Moroccan culture, let's say Arabic, and then of course the Berber presence that's here. As a UNESCO heritage city, I think like the city council seems to decide what color they want their Moroccan city to be. So this city clearly is the green and white city. And those are the only colors that you can paint. You're not allowed to do anything else. Green and white. All right, Mahmoud, so tell me, how is life as an American in Morocco?
Life as an American in Morocco is good, dude.
It's good?
Everywhere you go, you're gonna meet good people and bad people, and have good experiences and bad experiences. There's always, you know, something can always be better. But all in all, it's a nice place to live. Beautiful country. The people are super nice. The food is good, and it's easy to travel. It's easy to get around the country, and one day you can go to the mountains, or you can go to the Sahara, the desert, or the ocean. You can go skiing. We got it all. It's a pretty nice place.
That's true, bro. That's true. And you can go to crazy old markets.
And we got the markets.
And the markets, dude. So I always think it's funny as an American with another American walking through a foreign country, you know, but he's like a local now. What do you think about these markets, bro?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I love the markets. Look at this. Look.
You gotta be careful.
Fish, chicken, veggies, more fish. I didn't mean to hijack you, but you got your live chicken in case you feel like getting cut up. New stoves, the bread necessary. The cat that hangs out by the fish, that get fed fish.
Mahmoud wants a pomegranate in this market. Look at these beautiful pomegranates, bro. Which one? Which one are you getting?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Pick the best one.
Do we go light or do we go red?
I think we go red.
Red.
That is good. Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
This thing looks good.
All right. What do? How do you get in there? You just take a piece. Just take a piece, huh? All right, I'll just steal a piece too.
There we go, dude.
All right, let's see you eat it, bro.
Here we go.
Go for it.
Bismillah. Wow.
Good one? Acceptable?
Very good.
So I came to Morocco. I didn't want all of my content to just be markets, but they're so unavoidable and they're so deeply interesting. People are doing so many things here, selling so many goods, and it's really like, it really is the spot to be. And every city has their own kind of version of it. So this one's a little, there's space to move, which is good.
Here they have a lot of used stuff too.
Yeah.
The big used market.
Oh yeah, like you can buy your old speakers, you can get, you know, like a PS2, you can get some headphones with some tape on it. Little cat, he's searching, he's browsing. It's great, you can get some used shoes. I don't know who's buying this stuff, but like I respect it. So now it's up to, is it a castle?
Yeah, we should look up exactly what it is.
All right.
I think it used to be like a fortress.
Fortress. Army fortress.
Yep.
All right.
something really cool.
Uh-huh.
In the mountains.
Yeah.
Free water.
Free water everywhere?
Water from the mountains.
You can drink it?
Yep.
I'm not going to, bro, but...
Oh, you can actually drink it.
No, no, no. Ooh. Tasty.
Fresh.
Mountain fresh?
Mountain fresh.
All right. Wow.
Oh god, I got shit.
You caught me off guard, bro. Okay, so we've made it to the top of this hill. It seems like all Moroccan cities have like a pretty aggressive hill. So right here we've got an old fortress built in the late 1490s by Ali al-Mandri, who was the king, the sultan of this region before the Spanish came down here and started poking their fingers colonially into Morocco. So from up here, you can actually get a really good YouTube, bro. So from up here, the boys. It seems in Morocco there's always packs of young boys just hanging out. It seems like they don't really have anywhere to go, so they're always doing some nonsense, which I like, I respect. So from up here, you can actually see the Mediterranean Ocean over here. This way is towards Tangier, where we came from. The Nouvelle City, or Ciudad Nuevo, probably as they call it here, built here. And all of the old Medina is back up over here. Assalamu alaikum. I'm on the other side of the old reconstructed Casbah now. You guys can see it reconstructed. And then here you get an awesome view of the city. I'm not sure how well you can hear me, but you get these epic mountains with the valley, you got a river. You can see the old city. Very traditional Moroccan housing, and in a quieter, very less windy place, I'm going to tell you about the Berbers, who are a very important regional people in this region.
And that's where we were, the old Spanish fortress.
Now we're in the very artsy little plaza here in the city center of Tetouan, and you can really see the beautiful white city built on the hill, the old Casbah overlooking it all. You got kids playing. Right now they're doing the call to prayer, so the city's lighting up. You can really feel it. And in the center here, they have Amazigh, or Berber sort of tile work, which makes the whole thing very, very beautiful. Hey! Although the Spanish presence here wasn't extremely long, it seems like the majority of their old city here is very Spanish themed, and it's one of the more European feeling parts of Morocco that I've been to. They still have the style here, you know, the little Moroccan windows, but overall it has a very Spanish or European feeling to it in a very Moroccan context. So tell me, man, how is it learning Arabic at 20 years old?
It was rough, but the best way I could say that to learn that I learned like Moroccan Arabic was in a very immersive, submersive experience. Being on the road, working with people who only speak Arabic, and not having any other way to communicate with them. So that's been extremely helpful. And
walking around this sort of Spanish town, you can really feel the European vibe, as I was just saying. But what I love is that they have these old taxis from like the 1980s all along here. These are normally the city-to-city taxis, and they have this really cool European style mixed in with this Moroccan style. And at the end over here, have some sort of old Spanish mural on an old brick building. It's very aesthetically pleasing. Alright, so in honor of this strange mix between Spanish, Berber, Moroccan, French that's going on here, we're gonna eat some food. So we got harira. It's a soup. It's the summer soup of Morocco. Bissada, which you've seen in a different video if you watch my other videos, is the winter soup. So we got tomato base. What else is in here?
Some
noodles,
chickpeas, some lentils.
Some lentils. It's a mix. We're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go for a little
put a little lemon in it. Yeah.
Get in there, get close. Get close.
Load it up.
Lemon. Boom. Alright. Let's give it a shot. It's nice.
I'm a bissada guy, but since it's winter, I've been eating only bissada. I wouldn't mind some harira. It's a good
It's like Moroccan chicken noodle soup with some tomato. It's nice.
Fair enough.
Next, bro, what do we got here?
Yeah, we got the rotisserie chicken with an olive oil sauce. Very saucy.
Saucy.
Good.
Good? Mm-hmm. And what do we got here, man?
I believe those are anchovy.
Anchovy tagine. That's beautiful.
Or is it sardine? It's anchovy. Sardine tagine. I'm a pro.
We've really got a lot of different stuff going on here. And the cool thing is, like, Moroccan food is very different in every city you go to. Sometimes it's more Spanish influence, sometimes it's more locally Arabic influence, sometimes it's more French influence. Sometimes it's a confluence of all of these things. But typically you're gonna get some fries, maybe some rice, definitely some olives. Sardines really, really big. And I would say that the food of Morocco is like, it's good, it's never overly spiced, but it's nice. There's something nice about it. They like to stew things here. Right, dude?
We love steamed stewed everything.
We've really done it, so I'm gonna try this sardine tagine. We're gonna take this bread nice and fluffy, get it in there, grab it. Ooh, fuck. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. It's steamy.
Just gotta go for it. That's nice, bro. Oh, it is spicy.
It's got a little spice, huh?
Yeah. Tomatoes, very sardines, a little parsley on top. And some chili. You gotta show them the traditional Moroccan mixed salad. You got some pasta, some tomatoes, some carrots, the beets. That's always like a weird one. Potato salad, all covered in mayo. Beautiful. And the last thing I want to show you guys, since we're in Spain, is the Spanish tortilla. Since we're near Spain, is the Spanish tortilla. So typically that's like kind of like an omelet with potatoes. It kind of looks like it, but it also doesn't look like it at all. So let's give it a shot. Just gotta rip a piece, bro. All right. Yeah, it's an omelet with potatoes. Love this shit. All right, we ate. We walked.
We made it.
It's like 50-mile-an-hour winds out here. We didn't blow away. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour of Tetouan. Oh, like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.